Now that you've created a username, you're going to want to add content to the website. So what you're going to want to do is click on username, enter in your username and your password, and then click login. Once you've done that, it should have your name displayed there with a logout next to it. This tells you that basically you're logged in. Also, you'll notice a menu right here where it says submit article, submit calendar event, user login, logged in, tutorials on how to do that. There's also video tutorials here, and then submit a calendar event and submit an article here. So they should be pretty easy to find. So what you want to do is go ahead and submit article, and you'll come to the editor screen. And for the title, what you'll want to do is, if it's a meeting minutes, you'll just want to do a date. If it's a news article, you want to give it an actual some sort of title so it's easily defined, whatever the case may be. In this instance, we're actually just going to use meeting minutes. We've already got the document over in Microsoft Word, so what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to copy and paste it from Microsoft Word over into our article. Now this is a little bit different process than you might think. So what we're going to do is go over to the document. We're going to select Control Control Copy, and Alt Tab back. And then what you're going to want to do is see this little icon right here, Paste from Word. Go ahead and click on that. And make sure you hit Control V. Don't just go ahead and try to paste it in there. It won't work. You actually have to hit Control, hold it, and then V at the same time. And then go ahead and hit OK. Now, it copied and pasted everything, except you can notice that if you scroll down and then up a little bit, now image isn't there. When you control and paste, you can't actually add an image. There's another process that you have to do to add an image. And we'll go through that in the next tutorial. So in this instance, we're just going to go ahead and delete that, and your agenda should show up something like this. Notice how it's very nice, neat, and clean. The reason for that is that we put it in tables. It seems to work better if you're doing an agenda like this, if you put it into a table and then paste it in. If you try to do other types, sometimes the formatting won't work quite right. Whatever the case may be, but if you do it with the tables, it should come in quite nicely. So we can see that this is an agenda from September 20th, 2010. So we're just going to put 11/20/2010 in the title, and then we're going to scroll down, and this is a very important step. You have to tell the article essentially where to go. So you need to go to section and pick one of the sections, and you can see there's a lot of different sections. There's sections for athletics, clubs, student government, whatever the case may be. There's a lot of different ones. So what we're going to look for is actually student government, and we're looking for, let's see, General Assembly. And then there's the category. You have to decide, is it meeting minutes, is it an agenda, or is it news? In this instance, we want it to be a meeting agenda. And then you go ahead, if it was news and you wanted it to post, you also want to click yes on show on front page. In this instance, however, it's a meeting agenda. News is the only one that you're going to want to click yes on, and that's right here. Other than that, for meeting minutes or meeting agendas, you want to select no. Now, you don't have to put in a start publishing date or a finish publishing date. If you had an event that you wanted to put an article about, you could put a finish publishing date on that, and you just go ahead and select the calendar right in here. But for the most part, you're just going to want to leave that on all the time. Once you get done with that, you go back up to the top and you hit save like this. It'll take just a second here. Thank you for your submission. It will be reviewed before being posted on the site. The website administrators will actually review your submission before it's able to be posted online. They'll also check to make sure it's in the right section and category and things like that. But for the most part, please remember to check the section and category, because if they're getting multiple articles, they may not know exactly where it's from. So, but just so you know that if once you post something, it will not go live on the site until the website administrator is looked through it. If it's something urgent that you really need posted right away, you can go ahead and email webmaster@westernstudents.org, and I'll try to look through the submission a little bit quicker and try to get that posted up for you as soon as possible. And that's how you post content to westernstudents.org. Thank you.